As I mentioned, there were quite a few things that I went through in order to deliver this message. Some of it required sacrifice. On the other side of that, endurance, going through a corrupt system. Speaking in particularly about Williamson County and the Attorney General's office of the state of Texas, and realizing that the legislative laws that have been pushed have been entirely uh, unjust, and many people have suffered the system because of it. And I'm not just talking about myself or my child or one person. I'm talking about literally hundreds of millions of people in the United States who have been subjected to a unjust system that is geared towards extracting money at all cost, which goes directly against what the Constitution of the United States was written for. And I understand that there is a responsibility for men and women to take care of their children. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a system that is corrupt in many ways, manipulating men and women, oppressing them, and ultimately capitalizing off of the pain and suffering and the despair of the family being under attack. Meanwhile, the children are really the ones that are suffering. So you have to look at the hypocrisy of it all. And going through this as a child of God, I can tell you firsthand that not only is the system unable to do what it claims it's supposed to be doing, but the powers that be and all of those feeding off of the system realize it and are only there for the money. So there is a lot of corruption on so many different levels. It's really, really sad that America would allow something like this to be going on and turn a blind eye to it. There's a lot of movements going on right now, 50-50 parenting, that sort of stuff, trying to help families heal this process. I think the states and the counties have overstepped their boundaries and allowed for such an injustice to go on for too long. The state of Texas alone is capitalizing on this to the number of about $4.5 billion annually. There is a lot of wrongdoing going on right now, and this entire law needs a repeal or reform so that the children actually don't suffer and families aren't being broken apart by the state. Guys, this is a serious issue. If they can do what they've done to me, imagine what they can do to you.